Dooby dooby doom. Doo 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 doom. No more running down the wrong road, dancing to a different drum. Can't you see what's going on deep inside your heart? Oops, hey, hi. Just searching for the real thing, living like it's far away. Just leave all the madness in yesterday. You're holding the key. Will you believe it? Everybody now. Shine, sweet freedom, shine a light on me. You are the magic, you're right where I wanna be. Oh, sweet freedom, carry me along. Do I have this chord? We'll keep the spirit alive on and on. Oh, yeah. All right. So more. There's more. Listen, it just goes on and on, this song, as pop songs don't want to do. Hi, people. Hi. Listen, guess what? No Lauro tonight. And honestly, hi, Kathy. Hi. So Lauro is in the desert right now. When we talked about doing this show, like 2 weeks ago, we did the show and we're like, okay, well, yeah, but we're not going to be here next week because Stefan's going to be out and so blah, blah, blah. I went to Canada with my moms, which was awesome. But then we're like, yeah, we'll be back the following week. And then, of course, we forgot. So listen, here's the thing. As of about maybe, I don't know, 20 minutes ago, I was like, oh, shit, right. I didn't tell anybody that I wasn't going to do the show tonight. And so literally I just threw these together. This is the fine, well-considered, well-rehearsed kind of programming that I think you've come to expect from us here in the Only Show. So this will be definitely in keeping with that. No surprises there. But so I thought we just have a couple laughs or whatever. It's going to be a very abbreviated night tonight, right? That is what I can promise you. We're going to do like 10 rounds. I think that's what I prepared, and then I will send you on your way. And nobody's harmed. Nobody's harmed in the process, in the making of this show tonight. How is everybody? How's everybody doing tonight? It's very strange when your person who you live with, and quite honestly, I mean, Laurel and I, we spend every waking moment together. We wake up together. We spend all day together. We go to bed at the same time together. It's a glorious thing. When that person is not here, and particularly a person she's the one who talked me into doing this to begin with. When that person isn't here, it kind of feels like you're missing a limb. So probably I'm not going to do too much programming here for you folks tonight. However, I did prepare, as I say, a few cards. And so how is everybody doing? I feel like I always neglect to ask right off the bat. We actually made a card of it a couple of weeks ago so that we could actually, spend a little time on your hands, which we never fucking do. Right? Like, how's it going? Let's play the game. Right, and then we never. It's like, do you feel that we don't appreciate you? I feel like we need to spend a little more time one-on-one with us. Kind of a rap sesh. Talk about our week, our feelings. Let's see. So, hi everyone. Happy Saturday, says Kathy. Let's see. Christina says, "Oh my goodness, I'm so glad you're here. But looking forward to seeing you." Oh, that's so sweet. Well, honestly, I always look forward to seeing you and everybody else here. Fuzz. It's very funny. Fuzz forwarded me something about 20 minutes ago at a point where I was like, should I go get Indian food? What am I going to do with my evening? And then he's like, yeah, this is for the show. I'm like, fuck, I didn't tell everybody that I probably wasn't going to do the show tonight. But here we are. Hi, Scott Coates. Let's see. So Fuzz, yes, abbreviated means 3 hours. You like seeing? Well, I like seeing you guys too. But listen, honestly, without Laurel, well, you don't want to look at this, all night. Nobody. That's not in anybody's best interest. Hi, David Salser. So listen, since it's going to be something of an abbreviated program tonight, I say we just jump right into this and do this. Listen, I have drinking. I didn't even get dinner. right? So
And now,
it's my own damn
here
fault.
are your hosts, Stefan
Yeah.
and Lori.
Hey, listen, have you seen this in a while? What am I doing in here that this thing is? And honestly, it just becomes more and more tattered with every passing week. I don't take care of my things apparently. The other thing is, now I don't know if you guys do this, but I am in a place in my life right now where I get up in the morning and all I can see throughout my home and everything regarding my life is things that I have to do. You know what I mean? Things that are undone. I go out in the garage. I got to get we have a refrigerator that has like sodas and such in the garage. I'll go out and get one. Fuck, I gotta clean that table. No, God, I got to clean the tool bench. My mother, by the way, is the most organized person I've ever met, and the apple fell reasonably far from the tree on that one. She is somebody who I don't know quite honestly how she does. Well, actually, I know exactly how she does it. What she does is she takes the time. You see, it's this magical equation. I take a certain amount of time every day, say, to eat. I've made exercise a priority in my life, right? So if I had said, I'll exercise for a half an hour a day, if I just took a half an hour to be like, I've got things that I need to do, right? There's some things in the yard that need to be done, like the drawers. Oh my fucking God. Like everything, when you come to our house, there is the illusion of sanity here. But pull open a drawer, oh my God, fucking chaos. Right now, I hear what you're saying to yourself. Me too. Girls, same. I hope that you're saying the same thing. But I do know, and I have it on good authority because I was raised by such a person, that is not the case for everybody. My parents had one junk drawer in the house, and it contained junk, and even that was semi-organized. Like it's like, okay, it's paper clips and rubber bands, but they're kind of in their assorted, in their designated place. So anyway, I don't even remember why I ultimately brought this up, other than to say this is the kind of day that I'm having, right? I was walking around here all alone, and I'm like, fucking, there's dust bunnies everywhere. I got to make sure that I vacuum at some point today. I definitely need to. I've had clean the garage on my fucking list for I don't even know how long, and like there's stuff in the refrigerator, got to be gone through. And when you're by yourself, the silence is kind of deafening, if you know what I'm saying. So anyway, that's why I'm. Oh, and also. So I don't know if I mentioned this to y'all, but I am doing a challenge with a buddy of mine who is he's a songwriter. His name is Mike Torres. He actually was one of our first guests on a stick here on the program. Very lovely, very talented human being. He and I, and this was his idea, it's like, why don't we do, because he does this every year. It's a 100-day challenge. He writes a song every single day for 100 days. And I'm like, yeah, I kind of need to do that because I have not been writing as much lately. And I don't know if you know this about me, but when I don't write, I'm not doing anything creative, I'm not a lot of fun to live with. Don't tell my wife. She doesn't know. She has no idea that I'm no fucking fun to live with when I'm not doing something creative. But anyway, so I'm back into this. Now, we've been doing this for about 3.5 weeks now. Song every single day. Some days, not great. Not great. So other days, really fucking great, right? Like I've written maybe three, or like of the 3 weeks that I've been doing it, I've written maybe like 1 or 2 songs per week that I'm like, yeah, that's fucking pretty good. Okay, yeah, nice job. Today, and I'm like, and I got up this morning thinking, I have so many things that I want to get accomplished today. There are things that I actually want to do, When you're by yourself, it's, as I say, the silence is kind of deafening. It's like, well, I'm just going to busy myself. I was going to clean the fucking garage today. I could not get a song out of me to save my fucking life. It was just like, kept going. Okay, let's try this. Okay, and want to sing song about doobie-dee-doo and doobie-dee-doo. And like, no, that's not going to fucking work. Hey, everybody, I'm going to sing the song. No, that's not going to fucking work either. And literally, it's like almost 4 o'clock. The sun is out. The sun is fucking. How often does that happen in September? Here in the Pacific Northwest, fucking never, right? So the sun is out. I'm going this fucking thing. So the song that I actually fucking wrote is just an absolute steaming pile of. It's done. It's done. That's the one thing. That's the best thing that I can say about this song is I did it. It's fucking done. No one will hear it. You'll certainly never hear it. I'll never hear it again. I did it. But anyway, so that's kind of the mood. That's my level set. So and here I am once again, fucking monologuing at you. I'm like, how are you guys doing? And I never even read your responses. Let's see. Kathy says she never eats until after the show on Saturdays. Here's my routine. This is what I do. I shovel the food in as hard as and fast as possible, usually around 15 minutes to 8 o'clock. I'm just like, and then I get on the show. And I don't know if you notice this. I'm sure you have. Particularly if you listen in headphones, I'm like, I'm eructating. I'm burping people right in your ears. Throughout the entirety of our fine broadcast here. So I'm going to eat afterwards. I was going to get, I had kind of this thing planned for myself. I'm going to go and get Indian food because Laura doesn't like Indian food. So I'm like, okay, this is my opportunity, right? I'm going to go get some Indian food, just hang out and watch a little television or TV. Perhaps you've heard of this invention. Relatively new, relatively modern invention. Let's see. Ray says his shopping list. Christina says laundry is her bucket list. So one day, Christina says she will do laundry. Ray says his shopping list, listing a single bucket, is his bucket list. It says on it, bucket, get bucket. Now, when you get the bucket, Ray, then what do you do? I mean, your life is over, right? Pretty much, you're retired. Kathy says, I do not have a junk drawer, not enough drawer space for that. One dumpster, one afternoon, one clean garage. Honestly, if I could, gang, I would just fucking back a truck up and beep, 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 and just dump the entire fucking car. Lori and I used to, we're going to get to the game shortly, I promise. We'll do this very shortly. Lori and I used to move about every 3 to 4 years. 4 years max, 4 years on the outside. And in so doing, we, oh good, my mom is going to join us on the program tonight. Fabulous. And in so doing, we would go through every 3 and 4 years and clean out all of our shit. Just go through drawers and blah, 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 but don't need that. What's that doing? It literally, we were doing the Marie Kondo deal before that was even a thing. It's like, that doesn't fucking spark joy, and get rid of that and I'll never wear that again. And it was cleansing. I felt so clean when we would move into a new home. I would open boxes, confident in the fact that whatever was in the box was something that I would actually need in my fucking life. No longer. And another thing that is very, very interesting to me, perhaps not you, your mileage may vary, is that Laurel and I have been in situ for 10 years now. This is longer than I've lived in any single dwelling in my life. Even the ones where I grew up, we kind of split the diff between a couple of places. And then, even still, I lived in this one area for 11 years, basically the time I was 7 until the time that I was 18. And then it was fly the coop, young Stefan, go fly, be free. So that was 11 years. We're at 10 years now. I'm on the cusp of having lived someplace longer than I've ever lived any place else in my entire life. And consequently, I am used to measuring out my life in these locations and thinking, well, I was here from this period of time to this period of time, and this period of time, this period of time. And you see yourself from that period, and you look in your face, and you're like, okay, that seems an appropriate level of agedness for that location, right? Here, I'm watching myself age. It is astonishing. I'm looking at I look at pictures of I look at video from us from fucking 4 years ago when we started this show, and I am significantly older now. COVID years and all that, we say, but no, seriously, I have absolutely. It is astonishing. Let's start the fucking game. I don't know what the fuck we're talking about. I don't even know what we're doing anymore. Hi, Mom. Hi. Anyway, a dreaded sunny day, and I meet you at the cemetery gates. So listen, you guys, as I said, we're just going to do 10 rounds here tonight because really, oh, David, you're so kind. Because really, here's the deal, people. Nobody wants to deal with just this solo. She's the, she's the beauty, and apparently I'm the beast in this scenario. Now, one Sean Puff Daddy, later to be Diddy Combs, currently in lockup right now, awaiting his trial, which apparently is going to be something like, I don't know, fucking 9-10 months from now. So a lot of time to think about what he's done, and he's done some shit. Not least of which was his freak off parties. Have you heard about this? They involve baby oil. That's the one thing that I remember from it. And a lot of celebrities. I think a lot of people they're suspecting Diddy might go the same way as Epstein, Epstein's Island. He unlived himself. This is a terrible thing to talk about. In any event, now I know that some of you, I wasn't lucky enough, but some of you got invited to Diddy's freak-off parties. What did you bring? What do you bring to Diddy's freak-off party? What did each of you bring to Diddy's freak-off party? Now, here's the thing. The other thing that I'm going to mention tonight is I'm going to have to type in all the fucking clues. Also, no scorekeeping. Just absolutely no. Just no. This is an exhibition game. This is just the points don't matter. This is all exhibition. This is a friendly, as they say in the sports business. To Diddy's, oh boy, freak off party. Okay, there we go. Hey, all right, it's good. Yeah, there we go. Okay, fabulous. Fabulous. Now, this is off to a splendid start. Oh my God, people. You know, honestly, I think at one point Diddy was effectively a billionaire, if not actively a billionaire. You know, he was sort of in that neighborhood, and to have all of that access, and you know, he was up in the Hamptons, and he would do his white parties, and like he really was like living the dream, and then something fucking went to his head. I don't know what happens honestly when a human loses their capacity to actually process reality. And it's like, I know what let's do. Let's outsource concubines. That won't go wrong. Who would even know? It's not like there are federal agencies that are solely devoted to sniffing out human trafficking. No. For I am Diddy. I am Sean Combs. Let's see what we got here. So what did you bring to Diddy's? Wait, did I? It's not. Oh, it's not even showing up on the goddamn thing. Listen, should I? Here. Do we even have? Oh, this would be fucking hilarious if we still have this. Did I throw this out? The old stand that I used to put all of our notes on. Oh my God. I don't think it's here. Anyway, that's the clue. That's the clue, people. Let's see. So Saul, says Christina, a GIMP, Minnesota hot dish. You know, honestly, and a hot dish I learned is a full meal. That's a full meal. If it's not a full meal, if it's a side dish, that's not a hot dish, people. Just asked our soon-to-be Vice President, Tim Walz. A team of bodyguards, 2 freaks in rubber gloves, a disposable camera, a case of whipped cream, and some pantyhose. Lysol, says Kathy. A witness. Can he get a witness? Copper tone and a bucket of sun-in. Fritos and lube. Oh, there. Wait. Did I? Oh, I didn't pin it. I'm a winner. All right. That was my fault. Listen, as I said, without my wife, it's like missing, I feel like I'm missing a limb. It's it's a strange sensation. Ray J, a lawyer, Cheese Whiz. Let's see, I'm going to go ahead and give this one to Kathy for a couple of very fun answers, including Minnesota hot dish. Hot dish is how I believe it's pronounced. Ladies and gentlemen, so you guys, of course, have been inundated with when Donald John Trump's nonsense about Haitian refugees eating dogs and cats. I don't even want to fucking repeat it because it's so fucking vile. However, at the debate when he brought this up, my mom and I had gone to Canada. We went to go to Vancouver to see this artist that she loves named Passenger. Wonderful musician, and puts on a hell of a show. Fabulous. Anyway, we're eating before the show, and we're watching the debate with no volume at the bar, right? There's no subtitles, and at one point, Kamala does this, like, and that was the point. That was the moment when Trump said his infamous line, because her look was, it actually, you could tell a lot by what was happening there without any audio at all. Like, her body language was confident. He was just getting angry. Anyway, what conspiracy theory will Trump push at the next debate? Apparently there's going to be one. Apparently there's going to be another debate, or at the very least, Kamala agreed to it. Same rules, same bat time, same bat channel, doing it at CNN. And she's like, hey, I'm in if you are, bud. Why wouldn't he? Quite honestly. All right, let's see. What conspiracy will Trump push at the next debate? All right, this is going swimmingly. I'm nailing the tech, aren't I? I'm just right on top of things. Boy, oh boy. Yeah, I got myself a case of middle-aged brain. Middle-aged brain. That's what I should have written a fucking song about. Right, that would have gone very, very quickly if I'd written about my middle-aged brain. I'm doing it every day. What am I saying? Why, tomorrow I'll write about my middle-aged brain. Hey, and I would do it tonight, except we're not going to keep score. We're not keeping fucking score. You can at home. I mean, if you're so inclined, you can keep score at home. I got the middle-aged. Wait. I got the middle-aged brain. Bap, bap, bap. I got the middle-aged brain. I'm rolling insane. I can't remember anything. Thing. I got middle-aged brain. Okay, there you go. How about that? Let's see. So here we go. What conspiracy will Trump push at the next debate? Let's see. Kamala is going to ban Burger King. Alf was an illegal alien. Sure. Well, and Alf, by the way, was always after those cats. Now there's an alien that was eating cats, right? He was always threatening to eat that cat, right? Wasn't he? That's what I don't think I watched an entire episode of that show. Do I get my Gen X card revoked? I watched, Facts of Life and Different Strokes and Family Ties and all the shows that are emblematic of our generation, but I just never I don't know why I never watched that. Let's see. Cats are what? Oh, yeah. Cats are what Barb is offering now. Let's see. Alf was an illegal alien. Yeah. Let's see. Blue wave means no more erections. They're banning ED medication. Anything he wants. What else is new? Democracy. Mork and Mindy are coming for your rainbow suspenders. Oh, my goodness. All right. Rachel said, yeah, you should watch without sound is what Rachel said. Let's see. In my book, you're all winners, but I'm going to go with Christina for cats, or what Bonnie is going to be offering. Chubs of cats, as my mom said. Listen, the password for Diddy's freakout party, by the way, is Bonnie's Chub. So, thanks, Mom. You guys know that Melania, when Melania Trump, boy, where's she been? Huh? How about that? Some Laura Loomer's kind of moving in on her action, and that's some hot action. Boy, oh boy, can you even imagine? Can you even fucking imagine what it would be? The brain seizes, my brain screeches to a horrific halt when I think of anybody having anything, like just the man taking his fucking, just the idea of him under a shower is just enough to I didn't have dinner. It'd be coming up right now. Anyway, Melania wrote a book. How about that? And Trump, by the way, says he's too busy. He's too busy apparently almost getting assassinated on his golf course when he should be out campaigning. Nobody ever mentioned that. In any event, what surprising factoid is in Melania's new book? What surprising factoid is in Melania's new book? Melania is rejoicing she doesn't have to spend time with him since he's been replaced. She's been on OnlyFans. Laura Loomer, by the way, plastic surgery disasters. If you're feeling brave, do check out Laura Loomer before and after plastic surgery. It's quite something. What a surprising factoid is in Melania's new book. Okay. I believe we're Atwoodless tonight because we had dinner with them and they knew that Laura was heading out of town, so I think they just sort of assumed that we weren't doing the show tonight. Let's see. She's speaking of Atwoods. Ray says she's packing 18 inches and pegs. Whoa! Hey! Wow! We're really going for it. We're no holds barred programming here tonight. Peggin'. That song by Steely Dan takes on a completely new meaning. When you say, Peg, it will come back to you. But listen, Melania took the time to write a book, people. Okay, she took the time, and by took a time, I mean she worked extensively with a ghostwriter and probably sat for a good 2-3 hours giving that ghostwriter tidbits. Right, that's how Melania, I assume, wrote that book. Let's see what's new today. She's a member of Mensa. That would be surprising. That would be a very surprising development. She dug up the roses so she could bury the bodies. PBBJs. She really does care. Do you? What are you? Let's see. Apparently, she hates mushrooms now. She calls it the 18 inches kid show. That's funny. It's a 18 inches kid show because Peg. It's a Steely Dan reference. People raised on top of it. Her book is just a plagiarism of Michelle's book. Let's see. I'm sure that it is. See, that's the difference. Like fucking the Obamas, they write their fucking books. They're brilliant people. They don't need to bother with all that stupid shit. I'm giving this one to Ange for she really does care. Nicely done. And again, we're not keeping score here tonight. No need at all because as we know, we're Laurelless. We are Laurelless. Can I get that Chiron to come back up? Yeah, we're Laurelless. There we are. I still haven't quite mastered this. I've been working with this camera for how long? So listen, I did, however, have time to prep for you a visual clue. I did this. And do you know why I do these things? It's because I deeply had nothing else. No, this is not true. I did this honestly because Laura sent me this earlier in the week, and Jesus H. Christ. Speaking of things that bring your mind to a screeching halt, check out these specialty ladies bike shorts, padded ladies bike shorts. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness. Ladies padded bike shorts, and of course you know that it's for ladies because it's pink, right? That's why. That's how you know. Oh, that's fabulous. Yeah. Have you gotten an eyeful? Have you gotten enough of an eyeful? Of course you have. Other uses for this bike underwear for women. Other uses for this bike underwear just for the ladies. And as I say, you know it's for the ladies because it's pink. That's how we know. Other uses for this bike underwear for Steely Dan is dope. You know, I'm gonna type this. I wish I could talk and type at the same time. Then I'd be in Mensa. Other uses for this bike underwear. That's funderwear for women. All right, there we go. As far as it says, Steely Dan is dope, and indeed they are. Indeed they are. And I have heard people whose opinions I respect. People who have very, very good taste in music, including you, Fuzz. But these people say that they're like, no, Steely Dan, they're just overblown and bombastic, and they're just like sweater jazz. Wrong. Boo. No. Not true at all. Not true at all. Do not malign the Dan. That is what I said. Right. First of all, for anybody who thinks that they're not well read, the name comes from a William S. Burroughs novel. It comes from Naked Lunch. It was the name of a dildo. Hi, Mom. There you go. Drop that into conversation anytime. Free from us here on The Only Show. To you, my mom. Honestly, at any point, you can break out that factoid when you're talking amongst your friends, as you are wont to do, about dildos. No, just here. You don't know with your lady friend, your indivisible friends. You're not out discussing, I was gonna fill in some blanks there, but I'm like, I'm not feeding this beast. I'm not doing any further psychological damage to myself than has already been inflicted by my mother on me. Anyway, other uses for, oh Jesus Christ, I didn't fucking pin it. Pin it, Stefan, pin it. This is going swimmingly. Isn't this going fabulously? Other uses for this bike underwear for women. Let's see. I use it as a hat in March. That's good. Is that the front or the back? I thought the same thing, Ray. Exactly. Let's see, a Halloween mandrill costume. Sure. And also, there's an opening for your poo, so you can throw people when you're really, really angry, right? Because that's it. First of all, the color says mating. It says mating season, doesn't it? It's like, I'm ready for action. I'm ready. I'm a mandrill, and I'm ready to breed, is what it says. The newest TikTok moneymaker trend. It's how you carry a chub of meat after biking over to pick it up. Hobby horsing. Naked Lunch is what? Yes, naked. Yes, because I constantly speak of all my musical dildos. Actually, you could blow some. You can drill some holes in them and play them like a recorder. Woo-hoo. Hot cross buns. Do. Nobody's here. I'm all alone. I'm talking to a fucking camera and I'm making myself laugh. Jesus H. Christ. Aversion therapy. Keep away the bears. Slap a name on it and sell it on OnlyFans. Oh my fucking God. I got to give this to Scott for the mandrill costume. Whew. I just laughed so hard I made myself dizzy there. Haven't eaten. Listen, Haitians are not eating pets, as we all fucking know. But Republicans are definitely eating blank. Haitians aren't eating pets, but Republicans are definitely eating blank. I had a weird-ass dream last night. I had a very, very strange dream that somebody, we were doing the show, or maybe this was after we had done the show. I dream sometimes about doing the show, and it's very strange. We had done the show, and then somebody contacted us to say, well, I'm a Republican. I'm a Republican. I put up with this. I put up with all your stuff, because you guys are, I don't know, a couple of dancing lunatics, but but I'm a Republican. And I felt really terrible for a moment, and then I thought, thank God that's just a dream, because nobody would put up with all this ridiculousness. Okay, so I'm not gonna. This is a long one. I'm not gonna do this. Haitians aren't eating pets, but Republicans are definitely eating. I'm just gonna hold this up as I scroll through. Let's see. Buffalo Bill. They're young. Yes. Ass. Crow. Lean cuisine in front of Fox News. Away at the environment. Oh my God. Okay, that's out some fancy biker lady shorts. Holy shit. Botex. Oh my God. Okay, so points for Kathy, Christina, and Angela. Fabulous. At the Old Country Buffet. Exactly right. That place smells like a fucking hillbilly's farts, doesn't it? It just I don't care for it. Old Country Buffet. Hey, by the way, you heard about Mark Robinson? Of course you have. He's the Lieutenant Governor of North Carolina, African American gentleman. He is. Well, he said lots of really fun things, including calling Michelle Obama a man. He said horrific things about homosexuals and people in the LGBTQ community. He's a fun fellow. I think we can just kind of leave it at that. In any event, fun news story, fun little development this week. Mark Robinson, did some investigative reporting, was linked to comments, decisively linked to comments on a porn site, which, hey, who doesn't? Who among us doesn't go to porn sites to leave comments, right? What are we doing here? But anyway, among the things that he said there was that he is a black Nazi and that he wishes that they would reinstigate slavery. Again, an African-American person. This person. He's lots of fun. And here's the kicker. He's running in North Carolina, a state that Democrats desperately need to secure the White House, and it's looking pretty good. It's Tar Heel State's looking to turn blue there. Anyway, let's join our friend Mark Robinson, shall we? And leave a comment on a porn site. Leave a comment on a porn site. Who on earth? Who? It's like I know that they exist. I have been to porn sites. If you prick me, do I not bleed? I'm not made of stone. I've been to porn sites. I see that people leave comments, and I've always wondered, what are you doing? So, and particularly in this particular instance, it seems unrelated to the pornography. That to me is the thing that's perhaps the most head scratching in all of this. Completely unrelated to the pornography itself. Although, certainly a conversation piece while you're looking at your pornography, say, that appears to be a black person who is advocating the return of slavery. Nice bike shorts, bruh. Let's see, he sounds like a jovial. Doesn't he sound jovial? Lots of fun. 6'5". Okay, so Kathy says 6.5 points, too much splash. Right, because in the Olympics, particularly the Olympics of porn, they really do dock you for too much splash. Backsplash, if you will. Mark, you can pick up your sheet and hood at the cleaners. Yeah, the one reference that I have consistently seen was the Dave Chappelle character. He is a black person who is blind, and he's in the Klan because he doesn't know he's black. I believe that Mark Robinson owns a mirror and/or a television to see and probably see the fine mailers that he has featured on his campaign mailers. I believe depict him as a black man. Watch me eat a cat at HotHaitians.com. Love the Merkin. Can you pole vault like a French Olympian? Wait, didn't I see you working at Walmart last month? Clearly you don't have dental coverage. Ray, you want it all? Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. Watch me eat a cat at HotHaitians.com. 2 stars, but only because of quality customer ass depicted. Yeah, that's true. I mean, listen, if that's the metric by which we're judging here, 835. Okay. I honestly, I really don't want to overstay here because it's just too much of even me. I by the way, I don't know for those of you who have never seen the studio here before. There's a big monitor right behind the camera. I see my fucking face, which is why. I'm like, Jesus Christ. When I am going off on how fucking old I look, and you know that I love to do that, it's honest. I'm looking right back at me. I'm like, I'm aging in real time. Literally, I am the portrait in Dorian Gray's attic. That's what I'd like to think that there's a guy someplace who looks like I did at 25. In any event, so proud to be here. Is that an illegal alien eating your cat? Oh my goodness. Let's see. See working. Well, listen. I got Ray for sure. The HotHaitians.com and Ange for can you pole vault like a French Olympian? Still, just underappreciated irony, or perhaps quite well appreciated irony, that this guy was a pole vaulter. Pole. He had a big pole. He had a very, very big. I was like, damn, dude. Like, I don't know that. Listen, if I had, if I were packing heat like that, I'd be sure. I'd probably wear bike shorts. I would wear those ladies' bike shorts. I'd wear them everywhere. But it also seems a little cumbersome, as he found out. Couldn't clear the bar. So this is just a wonderful, wonderful thing. I will read this for you in its entirety. One Flava Flav in response to Trump's saying on Twitter that I hate, or Truth Social, that I hate Taylor Swift. Flava Flav goes, I love Taylor Swift. And some asshole named Tyler goes, you're also irrelevant. And Flava Flav goes, oh, snap! You just got your grammar corrected by Flavor fucking Flav. How does that feel? Oh my fucking God. Honestly, I always thought of Flava Flav as being kind of a lightweight. He was the comic relief for Public Enemy, whatever. But I kind of love the guy. I feel like he's becoming, like he and Snoop Dogg are becoming national treasures. They've been elevated from the world of hip hop, and they're becoming our favorite fucking celeb. Anyway, I fucking love that. Which celebrity just corrected your grammar? Which celebrity just corrected your grammar? Probably broke some beds in the Olympic Village, says Ray. I'm sure that guy's fucking Tinder was blown the fuck up. Which celebrity just corrected your grammar? Kelsey Grammer just corrected David's grammar. That's very funny. Okay. Oh, look, listen, I'm going to get the hang of this thing right about the time that I'm signing off. I remembered to pin it and everything. Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm hungry. This was my fault, gang. Honestly, I'm sitting here bitching about the fact that I didn't have any dinner, but it's my fucking fault. I could have, for one thing, I probably should have left that steaming pile of excrement that I wrote today for a song on the side of the road much earlier, and I'm like, you know what, I'll live to fight another fucking day. I'm going to go out for Indian food. But I didn't, and then I looked up, and so Fuzz, thank you for reminding me, by the way. He sent me this very funny video of a cat attacking a television that is showing the debate, a split screen of Trump and Kamala. And when Trump is speaking, the cat is like, and then eventually launches itself off the couch, just bam, right into the TV. It was magnificent. Honestly, I wouldn't have thought that Trump's fucking whole dickish thing would come through for a cat on television, but strong. The force is strong on this one. It indeed is. Anyway, when Fuzz sent that to me, I'm like, oh shit, that's right. I didn't tell anybody we weren't doing the show tonight. I guess I better pop it. So I wrote these very last minute. But listen, is this not in keeping with the fine, high quality of preparedness that you come to enjoy and expect from us here at the Fabulous Only Show? Of course it is. All right. So let's see who just corrected your grammar. Let's see, Barbara Billingsley. Yes, Barbara Billingsley, of course, played the mother on Leave It to Beaver, and, of course, was the woman who spoke jive in the movie Airplane. Yeah. The Hawk Twa Girl. Oh, yeah, she did. Yeah. Julie Andrews, but she did it with a spoonful of sugar. Sure. Mike Tyson. Helen Mirren while wearing BDSM leatherwear. I'm turned on. That actually really turns me on. I have the hots for Helen Mirren. I don't care how old she fucking gets. She will always do it for me. Matthew McConaughey. Mr. Ed. Let's see, Julia Childs. They rapping your grandmas, dude. Oh, Jesus Christ, raping, yeah. Everybody, oh, that guy. Oh, right, yeah, the raping everybody up in here guy. What the fuck is that guy's? Antoine something, I think, right? Let's see, Paris Hilton, Mushmouth, Hulk Hogan, Vanna White. That's very funny, Mom. I like that. I'm going to go ahead and give this to my mom for Vanna White. Very funny answer. Ange, just because the Helen Mirren reference just did it for me. And then Christina for the Hawk Twa Girl. Hope you're keeping score at home. Hope everybody's keeping score at home. Oh my God. Okay, so as I was saying earlier today, I really was not having a great day creatively. I think my friend Mike can just turn it on, and really, the guy's been doing it for 25 fucking years. So why wouldn't he be able to? There's something he can just sit down and just like, I'm going to write a song, and here it is. And him. Even his stuff that's just like kind of middle of the road is still like, that's a fucking solid song, right? It hangs together. Listen, my song hung together. I mean, it literally was, it progressed over time, as music must do, because otherwise, what is it? It's fucking architecture, painting, the music happens in real time. Procession of notes, they did all those things. Words, I sang English words. English words were included with this thing. But but it was a steaming pile of garbage. Tomorrow, though, I intend to be much more creative. And you know what? Blank always makes me feel more creative. I'm going to rely on this. I'm going to be my crutch. Blank always makes me feel more creative. BDD. Blank always makes me feel more creative. Let's see, Bad Baby. The Canna White. Yeah, my mom, she mistyped Vanna White and wrote Canna White. And Fuzz said, you just named a new strain of weed. I'll bet there is. I'll bet there's a Canna White out there. Let's see. Always makes me feel more creative. It just occurs to me, I could have asked one of you fine people to actually type these up, and then I could have just pinned it like that. It's too late, baby. Oh, baby, it's too late. But we really did try to make it, did we not? Oh, Carole King. Carole King is magnificent. I love Carole King. So I had this very strange experience last night. So every Friday night, or every other Friday night, or whatever, I will smoke a cigar. So I went and smoked a cigar last night, not on the deck. I'm just watching YouTube, just random stuff. Like, it's gonna be great when I'm done, get back inside. Then I'm going to watch some movies or whatever. I'm gonna watch something, really fun. And I come back in, I'm like, I don't feel like that. No, I don't feel like that either. No, there's nothing on HBO Max. Oh, there's fucking nothing on Hulu. I've seen everything on Netflix. I literally was like, I think I probably spent an hour and a half. By the time I found something to watch, it was like bedtime. And I thought to myself, what is wrong with me and society? And I know that I'm not the only person who's had this experience where it's just like, remember when you would go to fucking, Blockbuster on a Friday night? And of course you go on a Friday night, it's like all the other stuff was rented. But even still, you're going through and just like, there are so many fucking titles. This is an embarrassment of riches, right? Like previously, you would just have to sit at home and you'd have like whatever, tapes you had or whatever that you had bought. And it's just like, well, maybe I'm watch this thing for the fucking umpteenth time. Now it's nothing but, and furthermore, I didn't even have to go to fucking Blockbuster. It was just right there. It was just right there at my fucking fingertips. And you won't, no, dumb, stupid, seen it. What a kind of ungrateful fuckhead does that? Oh my God. Anyway, me, apparently, I'm the ungrateful fuckhead. Let's see. Pressure always makes me feel more creative. Yes, Scott. And honestly, I will tell you, if I had not had the deadline today for tomorrow morning to write this fucking song, I would not have. And having that, I'm only saying I had to fucking do that. Being stuck in an elevator. Oh, being stuck in an elevator makes me insane. Oh my God, it's never happened, and knock wood, it never will, because oh my God, just the idea that I can't get me out of this metal box. Oh my God, being pulled over for a traffic ticket, Rocky Mountain High. That Chat GPT answer I use. Just the one? Okay. My testicles being mildly squeezed. You might have something in common with Dave Gahan from Depeche Mode, Ray. Right? I think that's really what gets him going, gets his creative juices going. Owie! I think just, like nipple clamps hooked up to I pinched my own nips there to make the point. Ooh, that feels good. Hooked up to a car battery, I think is what gets Dave, gets his creative juices going. 3 a.m. Oh my God, Christina, Jesus H. Christ. 3 a.m. is surely a time for creativity. It is also a time to rue and regret every fucking thing you've ever done. Even the good stuff. All of it. Oh my God. I just, 3 a.m. is the time of despair. We are afraid of trying to find something we want to watch. Explaining to my teacher why I didn't complete the assignment. Being too lazy to go to the grocery store. Donna AI. Reading about Dave Grohl. Oh man, Dave Grohl. I'm of two minds about that. On one hand, I'm like, is that anybody's fucking business? On the other hand, it's just like, I kind of really idolize is kind of hard. Maybe that's a little too much, but I really like the guy, and I feel like there are very few people in the entertainment industry that we can look up to as being kind of unimpeachable in terms of their moral comportment. No longer with Dave. Well, anyway, plagiarism, grabbing the piano player and punching him in the face. That's very funny. Okay, yeah. So points for fuzz. Let's see. Kathy gets points for that ChatGPT answer I use. And certainly for Scott, pressure. Yeah, absolutely. All right, let's just do a couple more, and I'm gonna send you people on your merry way. Listen, we are inclined to make snap judgments when we see a person. We're just like, I like you, or I don't fucking like you, and I don't really know why. And that, of course, lends credence to the adage, never judge a blank by its blank. Never judge a blank by its blank. Why did I make this one harder to fucking type up? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing here. I don't. I have no idea what I'm doing here. As I think has been evidenced by the last 47 minutes of programming here. No idea. No clue. Look, I don't know. I hit a button. It went on. I'm just like, what does this do? All right. Never judge a blank by its... I don't know why I'm making that sound. By the way, Ange and Fuzz. You know what's coming to your neck of the woods? And by neck of the woods, I mean Vancouver, Washington. In-N-Out Burger. Holy shit! I don't know what the opening date is, but boy oh boy, when they have the opening party, Laura and I are on our way. We are speeding toward you. We're going to pick you up, and we're all going to enjoy maybe several delicious In-N-Out burgers. Oh my goodness. Laura, she's in the desert right now. She called me from In-N-Out Burger because it's the first thing that you do, right? When you get to California. It is for us anyway. It's like drive our car, wherever it is, just programmed to drive directly to In-N-Out Burger. And she's calling me from there. I'm like, I love that she's having that. And of course, I celebrate my wife's happiness. I want my wife to be happy. I could eat the shit out of a fucking In-N-Out Burger. Oh my God. I could murder like 3 of them right now. I can easily do that. Hey, there's a Habit Burger nearby, which is kind of the closest that we get. But Jesus H. Christ, that place. So you know that there's like a grading system that we have for restaurants here in Washington. It's like it goes everywhere from like excellent, there's a big smiley face, to good, which is kind of a smiley face, to okay, flatline, to needs improvement. What the? I had been eating in this Habit Burger for quite some time, and then I saw that like they got that grade, and then they got shut fucking down. Like, what do you have to? How badly do you have to fuck up? Like, it's not like you're making 8-course meals in there that require complex refrigeration and sous vide and all of other sorts of things that could go terribly, terribly wrong and make people sick. They make burgers. What are you doing? What are you fucking? Apparently there was like raw sewage running in. Oh my fucking God. Laura knew about this, and just driving past that place is enough to like make her want to move towns, right? As I'm sure you know. As we probably discussed here on the show. Never judge an introvert by an online presence. Never judge an introvert by that introvert hosting a show on social media for friends. Super introvert. I'm super introvert. Let's see. Fashion Steve by his fashion. Hey, we haven't had an appearance yet tonight. Let's fix that. Where are you? There we go. Fashion Steve. Oh yes, Fashion Steve. Let's see. Let's see. A judge by his robe choices. Dictator by his hit list. Porn mag by its cover girl. Book by its due date. That's good, David. I like that. Let's see, political sign by font color. Apparently, fucking Republicans are starting to co-opt blue. Hey, stay in your lane. Let us know you're a fascist. But what are you hiding? Why on earth would you be using blue on your signs if you didn't think that there was something inherently wrong with your political stances, as represented by the color red? Just asking questions. I'm like Joe Rogan, just asking questions. Let's see, Haitian food by the food it eats. That's very funny. Criminal by its public office. Habit by its health score. That's funny. Let's see, Trump by its lies. Drug by its disclaimers. Fascist Steve. I'm going to give this to David for never judge Trump by his lies. Although, I guess there's so many other things to judge him by. All right, one final round. We won't, of course, be having a tiebreaker because guess what? No fucking scores tonight. Exhibition game. Just an exhibition game. You know what this is? It's like the Harlem Globetrotters. It's just like watching the Harlem Globetrotters. Anyway, here we go. You, of course, are familiar with the punk band, the Ramones. Oh, boy. Yeah. Stripped down, always, every chord a downstroke. Yeah. So, and of course, the legendary for their chants, Blitzkrieg Bop, beat on the brow with a baseball. Hey ho, blank has got to go. Hey, hey, ho ho, blank has got to go. Well, I don't know. We'll exhume Joey Ramone and make him sing this. Hey, hey, ho ho, blank has got to go. Be dee 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 dee. Ho ho, blank has got to go. Let's see. All right. Christina says hangovers. Hangovers have got to go. Those bike shorts have got to go. What were the designers even thinking? I mean, I can understand if it was just the padding part that was pink. I would totally get that, but if it was kind of flat, right? It's like, okay, it's for women. It's okay, it's flat. But the indentations, did nobody QA this thing? Or maybe more to the point, was it designed by a colony of, designed by a colony. Maybe it's designed by a colony of men who have never seen a vagina. Maybe that's, because most men we've seen vaginas, right? So we kind of know what's going on under the hood there. But I don't know. Somebody with, certainly somebody who's lacking in irony. I think we can say that very safely. Someone who lacks irony. You'll notice I chose the invisible soda tonight. And it also, look through, well, you can see through me. Oh my God. All right, so for the final round of the night, whoever wins this round wins the whole thing, I guess. I don't fucking know. Or you know what? You're all winners in my book. I'm just glad you all showed up. Let's see. Black Flag and the Ramones should have a baby. They should. They should. Joey Rollins? Let's see. Trump's hoe has got to go. That's funny. Hey, wow. Dude, that's fucking great. Nice job. Nice job, Fuzz. Trump's hoe has got to go. The password protection has got to go. Childless cat ladies. The 10 p.m. start time. Ramones rule. Not David. No. How dare you, sir? Well, you stay after class. We're going to have a discussion. Diddy Diddling has got to go. Listen, you're all winners. You're all winners, people. This has been fabulous. Thanks for taking the time and putting up with this nonsense tonight. It's just simply not the same without my dear wife here. I don't even think I need to say that. I think it's very evident that being laurelless is not ideal, and it shall not happen again. But in any event, I'm so glad that you guys took the time to hang out tonight. I love you people. You people are just really, really awesome. If I don't say that often enough, I really, truly mean it. I mean, we've been through thick and thin, a lot of thick and a lot of thin over the last 4+ years. Jesus Christ, we've been doing this thing now for what, since April of 2020. So yeah, so like fucking 4.5 years we've been doing this craziness. And anyway, you people are awesome. We will be back in full force with Laurel next week. So with that, I'll just do my standard sign off. Bye.